If you could teleport, what would be the easiest way to legally make money while keeping your power hidden? Wildlife photographer. You could teleport right next to a lion inside the den, snap a quick shot, and then haul ass out of there. People would be in awe at the risks you were taking while also buying your stuff. Why do all the animals in your photos look shocked or startled? Put on a magic show in Vegas. Laugh at all the magicians who can't figure it out. Live somewhere that has a lower cost of living and work somewhere with a higher rate of pay. The best part, no commute. Edit. I wasn't expecting this to even be noticed. I guess my power is no longer hidden. Organ donor transport. 100% on-time delivery guarantee, with no exceptions and no questions asked. Probably could charge a lot for zero-risk transportation. Not only on time, but fresh. You could get the organ out of the donor and into the recipient in no time. I would work as a spy for everyone who pays me. They don't need to know how I got the information. Of course I would only do legal things. Everything's legal if the government is telling you to do it. International Courier Service. Tell them you're using a hypersonic drone or something. Show up in London to pick up the package, teleport to my apartment and go about my day. Slap a mustache on a few hours later and drop it off in NYC. Charge a few hundred a package. Edit. Per suggestions, jack the price up to thousands per package. Also, it got pointed out that customs exist. In this case I will suggest that you limit the packages to data only. If an email can cross the border without a customs declaration, a USB with electronic files should be able to. I'd flip cars by teleporting to them where they are cheaper than my region and just reselling them local. I'd teleport all over looking for good car deals elsewhere. $2,000 car in Texas might be a $5,000 car if I bring it home. Not to mention antiques and rare goods. I could always be first to anything, and the better my intel the more successful I'd be. Power generation. If you can move anything with you, all you need to do is create gravitation potential energy. Get a room full of power generators. Hook them up to large buoy systems with huge weights on the end. Teleport the weight way into the air, and then teleport yourself down and out of the way. Leave the buoy system to spin the generator and repeat it. If you could move something without any cost, you would have unlimited, free, and clean energy. Depending on how fast you could teleport and how heavy a weight, you would have unlimited power. I'd work as an auto transporter, moving cars across the country. They're going to expect it to take multiple days, and no one's really going to check up on if it got on a truck or train or whatever. I teleport in with a car transporter, load up the car, drive away, then teleport home and park the car. Then I wait 4 days, put the car back on the transporter, and teleport it to the destination. On the low end, I can charge $500 a car and move 2 a day, for around $250K/year. On the high end, I could charge $1,500 because I have a reputation for the cars always arriving in pristine condition, move for a day, and clear $1.5 million. Depends on how the power works. Can I bring really big things with me when I teleport? I remember seeing some show on the Discovery Channel about how expensive it is to ship big-ass pieces of equipment/machinery long distances. Things that are so big you need expensive specialized equipment to handle it, road closures, etc. You could literally make billions by just teleporting giant hunks of industrial equipment with no risk of them being damaged or lost. It might be difficult to keep the power hidden, but these big companies already overlook so much shady shit. I'm sure it wouldn't be hard to convince them to just go with it when they see the gains. The most difficult part would be to keep your power hidden, since the power implies you're traveling great distances in such a short time. I think the key is to have micro-teleportations. I would teleport very short distances in a very short time. So, I could be an athlete, on the track. I can constantly teleport every few microseconds forward, all the while maintaining my running form. No one would be the wiser, except anyone with a high frame rate camera. Currency exchange. This could work, if your bank/international ATM fees are low enough compared to the usual fees at exchange booths. Get payment, put it into account, teleport abroad, ATM out the cash in the other country. or get Q-Bunch in each currency as a reserve. Either way. Side gig and getting commemorative coins and stamps as well. Things that are cheap but hard to get abroad. Keep my job. I no longer need a car, so I don't have to get gas, don't have to maintain a car's functionality, and don't need to pay for insurance. Either that or work exclusively as a pizza delivery man. I could just wait for orders to come in, have the pizza made, and teleport out of sight into the waiting customer. Tips would be insane since they get their pizza immediately, and if they like getting their pizza instantaneously then they will keep ordering. Every customer will keep ordering from the store I work at, and that means more regular tips, which will also most likely be more generous tips. DoorDash and Postmates and such. So many deliveries, especially if you work with every one of them, then you could space it out between the services so it doesn't look like you are doing too many at once. Brew. Nobody with a superpower is trying to deliver food for their career. Lamau. I would make outlandish bets. I bet I can guess what is the first book on the top shelf of your bookshelf in your home. I bet I can beat you to your home, walking while you drive your car. I'll even give you a 10-minute head start. I bet you can get on this flight and I'll meet you outside the gates. I bet you can tie a note to this arrow, fire it, and I'll be able to find out what's on the note before you pick the arrow up. I bet I can jump off this cliff and land safely at the bottom. Be an illusionist. People are so skeptical that the fact that you're claiming to be magic is the surest way to make it so no one believes it. And be just a little arrogant about it. Not so much that people want to prove you wrong, but enough that they don't want to believe you're right. Social dynamics is the real magic here. The real answer: use teleportation to easily scope out subterranean caverns for possible drilling/mining. Buy the land, and become a baron. Oh, another one. Teleport in a scuba suit to rapidly search underwater for old crashed ships and loot their gold. We know rough areas where ships carrying treasures have sunk. You could search it super rapidly using teleportation. Teleport to deep Russian diamond mines and take that shit to be super rich. How'd they even notice? I would probably work with gold mines somewhere or lots of different materials. This last one is for criminals only. People could pay me to go to their house and make sure they'd locked the door, turned off the coffee pot, unplugged the curling iron, closed the garage, etc. Instant relief. Many a childhood vacation began on the road with my dad bitterly fretting about whether he'd remembered to do one of these things. Curling iron accepted. Being a bounty hunter, assuming you had enough fighting prowess to take on even the most dangerous criminals. Theoretically, you could warp to wherever you may know they're hiding, knock him out, and teleport to the jailhouse with the target. Depending on the target, you could gain hundreds and thousands of dollars. Or, go dark and be a hitman. Hide in the shadows, kill your hit target, and teleport out of the area before anyone could even wonder if you were ever there in the first place. Or, be a real hero and be the world's fastest pizza deliverer. Mad tips for minimal wait time. Every day, teleport to casinos around the world where you can apply for new member bonuses and bonus play deals. Play only the incentive money and immediately leave. You will rapidly generate extra money as small wins add up at multiple locations. And because your winnings will typically be so low, you won't need to file tax info with each win. Sell an article to the National Enquirer about alien life on Mars. Include specific descriptions and a clause that if an image is captured on Mars by the Mars rover or whatever machine, you get $1 million bonus. Then plant evidence of your alien on Mars. Maybe it's a robot you built that can move around and things. Make sure it's near a rover. Then make it disappear. Obviously you need a spacesuit, but I'm sure you can get one for a price. Hide in the ceiling above big executive board rooms and make stock transactions based on the knowledge gained. It's not illegal to listen to a conversation, and as long as you aren't asked to leave a publicly accessible building then it isn't trespassing. It's not insider trading as you're not an insider, either. Thanks for watching. Please, feel free to leave a comment, and don't forget to subscribe.